How's the wedding?
The wedding,
Mhm.
yeah. So went to the wedding in Kentucky. That was super nice. That was another wedding. That's actually the second wedding I've gone to. That it was the first time I've ever met the person in person. Somebody else. I've played video games with Greg online for the better part of 5 years, and
That's always a cool story, in my
yeah,
opinion.
Wait, the wedding that you went to was a friend of yours, basically like an online pen pal, game pal,
yeah. First,
Did
this
you
is the
just make
second
a new
time.
term, game pal?
game
Game
pal,
pal,
Oh shit, you heard it here first, motherfuckers.
game pals.
game pals.
It's gonna be. It's good. I'm gonna get a something on my phone. It's gonna be like
Motherfucker. Hey,
game pals.
it's about to be fucking trademark. Don't fuck with me.
We're gonna put it. We're gonna put that across the bottom of the screen. Game pals. Crude Project 2023.
Game. Oh, that. Spelling's all fucked.
What is going on with here? Are you trying to make the logo in that
Game
too?
pals. What does that look? Is it TM?
Yep. There it is. It's written down. I
Yep.
witnessed it. So, but no, it was yeah. So the first time it was like a couple of years ago. I went to Florida.
Yeah.
Met a friend of mine, Jeremiah. First time ever meeting him in public, and everybody was like, really, it's definitely a different thing because people were like, oh, how do you know Jeremiah? And I was like, oh, I played Xbox with him. They're like, what do you mean? They were like, when did you meet him? Just now. They were like, you've never seen him before. I mean, I've seen pictures of him, like because we've been friends on Facebook and things like that. So
they send each other nudes.
sometimes, you know what I mean. It's a fit check, you know what I
I
mean.
was literally about to say that.
But no, it was actually really
You
nice.
stole it.
Kentucky was very beautiful.
KY, no jelly.
No, I said that every interstate because our interstates are KY something, and so it was like KY11. Every time we were like driving, it'd be like KY11. We'd be like turn off on KY jelly 11. I would just throw it in there for the for that. But one thing I was thinking about it the whole ride back.
Yeah.
I traversed most of Virginia, almost all of West Virginia.
Yeah.
And a lot of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia, we got to do better. We are horrible drivers. We need to do better. Oh my gosh. If there weren't license plates on these vehicles, I knew exactly when I crossed the border back into Virginia. It was so different. Like driving to this
Damn.
morning,
Yeah.
it was just like, I was like, this is horrible. This is, who's getting, where are the rules of the road? Right? It is so bad. Driving across 120 miles of West Virginia, like 100 plus miles of Kentucky, even in the cities. I was near Lexington. Perfect. Everybody knew when to get out of what lane. Perfect. I mean, it was great. As soon as I got here, people are here. They're there. People are riding together. We're having a whole picnic. I hated it.
You know what it is? It's too easy to get a license in Virginia, in my opinion. And also, so like I'll give you an example. Like you have to be 16 and 3 months, right, to get a license. And when I
that's
took
permit, isn't it?
no permits like 15.
Yeah, you can get a permit before 16.
So, wait, what did you say?
16 and 3 months.
16 in 3 months. Oh, I
Or
thought
a
you said
full
15 in 3
license.
months.
Oh,
No.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right.
So like when I took, you know how you have to have a certain amount of driving hours and then you go to the driving school
Mm-hmm.
to, take the test. My guy, he fell asleep like twice while I was driving on 66. True story.
wow.
I even took a picture.
He's driving with a selfie. Driving school.
Of him knocked the fuck out in the passenger seat.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that when you took your driving test,
Yes.
your instructor was sitting next to you. He fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Did you like jerk the wheel or anything?
No.
Like, wake him up?
So eventually we hit traffic. So I slowed down and that enough was enough to like wake him up. And then he looks at me and he goes like, "Oh, you must be a really good driver."
He wakes up and slams on the other brake that's on his side. Everybody in the back plastered to the windshield.
That is probably one of the wildest
I've never
driving,
heard. Yeah.
student driving stories that I've ever heard.
You should have took him on a detour.
No, well, so
Bro,
I was
you
the
should have
last
took him on a
student up.
detour, parked it somewhere like super just like out of middle of nowhere, and just been like, it would have been one of those the Hangover. Have you seen the movie Hangover? They wake up and they don't know where the hell they are.
Mhm.
It would have been one of those scenes.
That'd have been great.
Well, I was the last student, so I was on the way home. So like, all the other students,
Mm.
they drove themselves home, and then it was my turn.
Oh, so it was just you and him.
Yeah, it was just me and him.
Oh, that'd have been even better.
And you know what? I wish we had like. It was when I had a flip phone, so like the picture quality is like really shit. But I gotta look for it. If I find it, I'll send it to you guys because
Oh my gosh,
it's wild.
that's great.
Oh
Well, see,
my God.
did you do the same thing? Did you do like driving when you were in
Yeah.
high school?
Yeah.
So I didn't.
Actually, no. Oh, you mean in the high school?
Yeah.
No. I did it after. I did it outside of school. So I actually went to like the DMV and whatnot and like
Yeah.
did. So, but no, dude. Like, I don't want to brag, but I was told that I was her best student. I was the best person. I was the best student driver or whatever that took the exam that day, the driving exam.
Wow. Mine.
Okay, all right.
Just saying, she was like, yeah, so far, you've been the best out of everyone that has come and taken their driving test.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I walked out of there with the biggest head.
Mine just said, "I'll let it slide." She said, "Well, you messed up. We'll let it go." And I was like, "Thank you, ma'am." Actually, I took mine. So I didn't do mine in high school, like where you could do the driving class and all that. We couldn't. It was like way too expensive. Like it was like a couple $100 for my school, and I was like, "What?" I lived like bottom of the mountains. Like there was like tractors riding on the road, and I'm like, "Where's all this money going?" Like we're driving like a 1945 Buick LeSabre. Like, please, what do you need all this money for? But I did mine afterwards. I think I was 19 or 20.
Were you
I didn't-
intimidated by the tractors?
Huh?
Were you intimidated by the tractors on the road?
Oh no! I mean, it was it's just annoying.
And
But
how fucking slow were they going?
they're
in front of
slow.
you?
Oh man,
They're
they're slow.
slow as shit.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
'cause
like
I've
max 25.
Dude, I know what you're talking about because I have been behind these tractors that are like, I don't know, like these huge ones with like
yeah.
these giant, like you could probably fit one of those, like, I don't know, if it was Dom Toretto, he would probably just gone between it, you know?
Fair.
It was one of those tractors of big ass. I don't know. I don't even know what they use that shit for.
It's farming equipment. Those farming equipment. So they have like they'll like put the hay bales, things that like will harvest the crops and stuff like
It
that.
just looks like a giant. What are those things called? The trucking race thingamajigs. You know that show where it's all like these big tractors, not tractors, but
Like a tractor pull?
no. There's this show where there's these giant like forerunners or whatever, these giant tractors. For you know what I'm talking about? It's like they
I
do
have no
flip.
idea what you're talking about.
They go through like a little course and shit, and it's like hills and everything that's built in the little course, and they do flips and everything with the
Monster trucks.
monster trucks. That's what
Monster
it was.
truck.
Yeah.
When she just said
monster
flips,
truck.
I was like, all right, ain't nobody flipping a tractor. Somebody doing a kick flip in a John Deere.
Where's Thrasher at?
It just looks. Yeah.
Thrasher, John Deere just doing a kick flip. It's great. That's going to make the thumbnail
You
of this
know,
one. It's going to
that-
be John Deere in the word Thrasher and doing a kick flip.
The farming equipment is super expensive.
Oh my gosh.
People don't realize how expensive farming equipment is.
It's bad. Like you could get a tractor in easy year in 100,000.
Yeah. So that's
Probably
what
more.
That's literally what it looks like a giant version of those monster trucks on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, those are combine. Isn't that what they call a combine? I used to always say Columbine, but that's the
No.
yeah, not the same thing.
The
I used to say
only
that when
reason I knew about that and I got introduced to that or whatever was because of this one wrestler back in the days. Its name was Goldberg.
Oh yeah, he had his own truck.
He had his own
So
truck.
did the Undertaker.
I didn't know about the Undertaker.
Oh, let me tell you what. When you grow up in a small town, monster trucks are about one of the best things. Yeah, a lot of my family are really big into wrestling. So Goldberg had one. Undertaker had one.
Was Steve Austin? Did he have one?
I think for
'Cause
like
I
a very
know-
short time they made like little mini trucks.
Uh-huh.
But like so the trucks changed a lot. But Gravedigger was the thing. But it was like everyone like associated with like Undertaker and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Goldberg maybe is the only one that actually had like it was like like called Goldberg or something like that.
I think it was called Goldberg, like legit in like his little logo with the gold sign, Goldberg. Or was I remember that because I watched one of the episodes where his truck was just like tearing it up, and he was over there in the stands or whatever, just going ham, screaming and shit.
You guys ever been to any of those monster truck rallies?
Yeah.
People don't
No.
realize when you watch it on TV, like you don't realize how loud it is. It is deafening.
You
loud.
have to, like they
No.
they
That's a
let
lot
you
of diesel.
have the headphones to wear. Well, they used to. They probably don't hand them out much anymore. But like, yeah, like if you were young, like you were required
Mm.
because you just wouldn't hear. You'd be tinnitus by the time you left. It is loud, dude.
You better start learning sign language quick.
He's going in the special class, dude. He's not gonna be able to. I was talking to somebody about that. Completely off on another tangent. We're just
Riding the short bus?
not me, but like so at my school was so small that like
Oh, we were talking about this.
so like at my school, it was such a small school that like you had the class for special ed, but like kids who were like not able to maintain
Mhm.
the speed of class were just put in a special ed class. Like there was not another so you either were with autistic kids or everyone else.
So his school was so fucking small, right?
Uh-huh.
That he's saying that like if you were you should have been in a remedial class,
Yeah.
they put you with the autistic kids.
You just were right in the special ed class. Finger painting.
Bro, that's
Finger
fuck-
pain.
There was nothing else. There was no in between. And it was just like I was scared one
You know
time
what?
because I had to take math in 2 years once.
I don't even know what to think of that. I don't even know what to say. Like,
There were kids-
what?
So like by the like middle school was like that, and like near the end of my high school they changed it.
Yeah.
So like there was kids who I graduated with, and like they were slower in like like reading or things, and they were just with the special ed kids.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they got picked. They were like, "You're autistic. You don't know." Because they were. That's like the only thing. They didn't have another remedial class. It was horrible. It was a horrible situation, and I got scared in high school because when I first was in high school, I had to take. No, I failed algebra.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really crappy teacher. All right, that's what I'm blaming it on, and it was true. It was true. So I took geometry
man.
in 2 years, and I
Was
was
she
like,
hot?
That's what the
"Oh,
only
she
thing
was
that matters.
she was definitely younger. She was definitely younger. She
Okay.
wasn't horrible, but
She was hot.
She was hot.
She was alright. But she was really young. She was a really bad teacher, straight out of college, and I failed. I failed algebra 1. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be in the special ed class." Oh my god, I'm gonna be the best finger painter on this side of the Mississippi.
He's sitting there like.
Dude, I was worried because I was like, my goals were to be like a video game designer. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take it. So I ended up taking geometry
Yeah.
in 2 years. So the curriculum that went algebra 1, geometry, then algebra 2.
Yeah.
And if you got farther enough, you did pre-calc and trigonometry.
Uh-huh.
I did geometry in 2 years and completely crushed it.
I don't know if I can relate to that type of high school story, to be honest with you.
It was bad.
Mine was a little different. Mine was actually not too bad. I even went to start a band with my brother.
Whoa.
Ooh, emo? Rock? What are we talking?
Well, all right, so it was more of like Jonas Brother down the line.
Oh.
Yeah. It was more
Oh,
like
okay.
pop-ish.
Okay,
Okay.
a whole boy band. You guys
Yeah,
are
it was a whole Backstreet Boys in sync type of shit, but it
Did
never
you guys
worked out.
dance too?
We did not dance. We actually performed in a few malls, and we had a good like maybe like 30.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Time
like,
out. Time
we
out.
had-
Hold on.
We
hold
did
on,
we did a couple like 15 to 20
What?
people
Whoa.
Time
audience.
Okay.
We had
You got videos of this?
we might somewhere. I don't know. I don't have any videos. Neither does my brother.
Don't
But-
fucking lie.
We have we might have pictures. We might have pictures.
So you were on the
of the
cusp
band.
of being the Jonas Brothers before
well,
the Jonas
so my younger brother was basically the main singer, like he was the lead, and I was kind of like just alongside, because at that time, I don't think I had that much confidence. Like he had a lot more. Like he was
Yeah.
super in with all the pop kids and like popping kids in school, and like he was in with the cheerleading squad. He knew all the girls.
Okay.
No, I don't mean he was in the cheerleading squad. I mean,
Yeah, he
like,
just knew
was
him.
he was just popular with all
Right,
the
right,
kids.
right.
And while me and my brother, we were both popular, I was more so on the shy side. But I don't know how the hell, even though I was that shy, I don't know how the hell I agreed to actually
Partake in the
partake
band.
in this and actually be on the stage and everything. But yeah, it happened, and we actually recorded in like an official studio and everything. We recorded. There was this guy. He had a legit studio. There was this musician. He had a legit studio in his basement that he created.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, he seemed
You
a
had
little.
me until you took a
He-
couple kids into the basement.
He's. I promise you, it was not Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was but yeah, no, I mean, his
Do you have your clothes on?
for the most part,
Oh.
yeah. My jacket came off at some point.
That's gonna come back on Dateline News in a couple of years.
Oh, buddy.
What was what was the band name?
Man, I don't remember honestly.
Okay.
It was so long ago.
Did anybody play instruments, or you guys just all sang and you just had like?
So me and my brother sang because we didn't really play any instruments.
Okay.
So yeah, we were just vocalists,
Gotcha.
and the other guys, the other three dudes, we had a drummer and we had a bass player, and then we had another guitarist slash bass player.
Okay.
And it was kind of one of the guys, I think it was the guitarist. It was his, like the other two guys were his friends, and they had already kind of like an existing band, but they just didn't have a vocalist at the moment. So the previous vocalist that they had, I think it was some girl, and she didn't want to do it anymore or whatever. So then came my younger brother. He was friends with the dude first, and then he somehow convinced me to be on board with him as well. And so for like I think a whole 6 months to 8 months or something like that,
Wow.
we recorded probably like we did 2 albums, and
2 albums.
we recorded it was about like maybe 20 to 30 songs.
What?
We gotta
About
find
20.
the
I
discography of
think
this.
20 songs. I would say about
Did you guys
20
upload
songs.
it on YouTube or
And-
anything like that?
And then here's the thing. Me and my younger brother did the majority of the writing for all of those
He
songs.
didn't even have a ghostwriter. He's writing his own songs.
Yeah,
Get the
my
fuck
younger
outta
brother
here.
did majority of the writing for the songs, and then the guitarist also helped
Yeah.
with the writing. But it was me and my younger brother mainly just writing the songs and lyrics, and the composition and whatnot was obviously a team effort.
Yeah. So,
I'm so curious.
yeah, we need to find the discography.
It was like
it's
along
gonna be
the
our
same.
intro. Intro music is gonna be them singing. If we find it, the next few episodes are gonna be
When my family came over from Canada, my uncle's family and whatnot, my family was just like going on. Oh, did you guys hear they recorded a song? Do you guys want to hear it? Bro, they pushed us to like do like a live performance in the middle of a living room for my uncle's family and whatnot. And I was sitting there like,
moms just
mom, yeah, moms. Yeah, it was embarrassing. Yeah, looking back at it though, it was just like, aw.
yeah. Now it's an experience.
Yeah, so that was kind of my high school experience. Shit, I mean, I did, and my younger brother obviously he played a lot of sports. He was, I refused to play sports in Stonewall Jackson, which is I don't know what it's called now. They renamed the school
I don't know where it's at.
over here in Manassas.
Because it's racist.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah, true.
Yeah, I refused to play because I hated the sports teams here. The school that we went to sucked, and the sports teams, all of them sucked. Like almost every single team was dead last in everything.
Almost.
Like they won like out of like I don't know a whole season they probably won like a game.
We were dead last, buddy.
Oh, so we were probably second place from the bottom.
My high school football team in 4 years
Mm-hmm.
never won a single game. I graduated.
It was a similar story for us.
With
Maybe we
nothing.
won a game. I came from Indiana, okay? Indiana was very like school sports was very important to that state, I guess. It still is. And so the school that I went to, bro, when I say we were all like almost everything, even like choir and whatnot that I was a part of, the choir team, we were going to state championships and whatnot. As a
That's a
matter of
thing?
fact,
You guys at
yeah,
your choir,
yeah. As a
they
matter
compete?
as a matter of fact,
I guess so.
as a matter of fact, in 8th grade when I was in choir, we went state and we went to Cleveland and we competed in a state competition for choir. We
Wow.
won
What?
first place, and my choir instructor had me go up to the stage and collect the trophy.
Wow.
I felt, bro, I was on like cloud nine. I was like, no way. And at the time, when I went up there, I was, you know how when you kind of are on stage and like this is your first experience or whatever of being on a stage with like a whole
crowd of people. Yeah.
crowd of people in front of you, you kind of like just you blank out, you know, you're like not there at the moment, kind of. You don't see anyone there type
Yeah.
of shit. So it was like that. When I was up there, there was so many people up there, probably like 300 or 400 people. And these are all like from other students from all over the place, all over the other states as well. So all gathered for the same thing.
Yeah.
But we won first place and came back. And it was that same year that I was also Aladdin in a school play.
I was like, I was gonna guess Halloween. You did a lot. Wow.
This guy.
Dude, all I'm hearing from this story is that I gotta hear you sing.
Yeah.
A whole new. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a whole new
world.
Where's the carpet at? I gotta start flying.
I can show you the world.
So you have a voice then.
I don't know if I have a voice anymore, but apparently I did when I was in choir in high school, in middle school and high school. 6th grade, I did I did band and I played the trumpet. I got somewhat used to it, so I was like okay with it. And then because trumpet to me was something that I did not want to play. The reason why I joined band was because I wanted to play the guitar. But apparently there was only 2 guitar players and the spot was already taken. Someone else was already playing the guitar and I was like,
Oh, that's no fun.
so I'm stuck playing the trumpet and teacher was, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. The whole year I hated it. So that's why I never
They
really
always say that.
became really good at playing it or whatever. And
Yeah.
every choir concert or some shit that we did, I would be in like the background, kind of just like pretending that I'm like playing it. Yeah, just pretending that I'm playing it or whatever. And it was gross. Like that thing collects so much goddamn spit and whatnot,
well,
bro.
yeah.
It was I hated it. So I could not wait for the year to end so I could just transition to something else that I wanted. And at the time there was this chick that I liked in choir class. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
well, looks like
how
I'm
it
doing
goes.
choir.
That's how it always works, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, so they didn't let me in.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah.
What about the voice? Could you sing?
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, that's what you meant?
Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
Oh.
So they showed me the door pretty quick.
Hey, it was nice knowing you.
It's like Simon Cowell.
All
The
right.
door you came in, go ahead. See yourself out. It's like, oh, okay.
That was rubbish.
That was the worst singing I've ever heard. Oh, okay. Sorry. I just don't ever step foot in here again.
Would you like to see yourself out?
If I ever see you again, I'll beat you out in the fucking parking lot. It's like, okay. Jason Statham walks out. All right.
By the order of the Peaky fucking Blinders, you're expelled. I better not ever see you again.
Yeah, I'd love to dress up like a Peaky Blinder.
Dude, I like that show. I think it was...
I've never seen it. I've never seen
No?
this show, but I love this style. I think we should all go to the Derby one time.
Oh, we're going.
Shit.
Kevin already knows. Like, Kev already knows that we have this planned.
I think you talked about it at one time.
We
And
did.
the Derby, the Kentucky. So actually, while I was in Kentucky,
Uh-huh.
the event called Keensland was going on. Keen.
What the hell's
Blank.
Queensland?
So Keensland is a meet prior to the big Derby. It's a
So
race.
it's like a prerequisite?
It's actually another race, I believe, that goes on, and it's really big. It's their fall event. So you have the summer, which is like the big.
Okay, I want to go to the fall one.
The fall one was I don't know where it was going on.
Dude, imagine the weather. Like,
It was
it's
actually pretty cold there. Well, not pretty cold, but it was pretty. So
so you know how the Peaky Blinders dress, right?
right, it would be
The
good for it.
three-piece
Yeah.
and then the coat.
Yep.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah. It
Put
would
me
look-
in there. I'm all for it. It's all right if it's gonna be a little cold. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just put on the fourth piece up on top, and we're good. We're good. We're
You probably
rolling
really
in.
wouldn't even need the fourth piece. So like it
Yeah, I
was
think 3 pieces is gonna be fine.
the morning after the wedding, Sunday morning, it was like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And here was 53. So that's pretty much the difference. You're up a little bit in elevation there, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so Keensland is their fall event, and then I think the summer is the Derby, right?
I think it's in May.
Yeah. So in the summertime they have is it just called the Kentucky Derby?
There's like 3 major ones.
Oh, okay, during that time. Because the Derby is literally the place where it's held, right? The
It's just
Kentucky
a-
Derby.
It's the name.
And you
okay.
don't know this plans, and you're invited now.
Oh.
We've already had discussions about our outfits and the color of our suits.
I thought they always just did dark colors.
No, hell no. For a summer one, no. It's more like light colors.
Really?
You're going with like salmon and
Beige.
beige and white
Summer
and
suits.
and light blue and
Okay.
yeah. Just
And the ladies wear like
Anything
this,
that stands
this
out.
pink, like magenta.
yeah,
Magenta.
a lot of magenta, a lot
magenta.
of like yellow tint,
Oh, okay.
like light yellow.
Oh, okay. Like
a lot
dirty
of,
teeth.
Yeah, white. You know.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they're it's similar.
I would love.
Shit.
I'd love to do it. That would be.
I said I'm gonna go with beige, and I think he said his was gonna be salmon. Or
No, I
or
was
did you
gonna-
say beige?
I said beige.
Okay, I think mine was salmon.
I could do light blue.
Bet.
Wow.
All right, it's done.
Well,
deal.
everyone kind of like looks the same. Like it's common.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's gonna make you stand out is the details,
Yeah.
and I got you guys with the details. Don't worry.
What's
I'll
gonna
have a
make me
little-
I have
stand
a
out
place.
is because I'm not gonna have any pants on.
That's gonna do it. He
So
might.
we're,
He's not gonna be there long, but
oh,
he'll
so
be there.
3-piece with the shorts.
He said 3-piece pantless,
Oh,
so it's like a 2.5 piece. Do you count the pants as a piece? Is that a piece, or is the 3-piece the
can I
top?
wear my Batman ones?
Ooh, this would be full on Batman. Go to the
No,
Derby.
just my Batman underpants.
Oh, that's fine.
Call him the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight Rises. Peter Darker. We'll all have like an Avengers underwear of the Peter, the Spider-Man, Dark Knight, and the Hulk.
What about the Iron Man?
If we have a fourth, I guess. Well, the whole Avengers team will assemble. Oh, what time we got? What time is it going on around here? 12:43.
Yo.
Is it about lunchtime or?
I think I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
You guys want to do Potbelly or Chipotle? Something quick today?
Chipotle, bleh. I'd rather do Potbellies.
I'll do either. Potbelly?
I'd
That's
rather.
fine.
Yeah,
Potbelly?
yeah. Potbellies.
You're not
Potbellies.
invited.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I love how they give you that little cookie on the milkshakes.
On the straw. It's so nice.
It's such a nice touch.
You ever had it? Yeah, when you get a milkshake from Potbellies, they put a little cookie on the.
I've never had their milkshakes, so
Pretty
I
good.
wouldn't know.
They're pretty good. Well, that's it. If you guys have made it this far, make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe.
We'll
Until-
see you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.